All those people in the car, who are they?
They're just my friends.
Do you normally hang out with who are young?
Not.
How old are you?
I'm 41.
41K.
I swear to God.
I got a problem with your statement because I got the little girl saying you grabbed her by the shoulder. I got the brother who said you grabbed her by the shoulder, and the mom says she was trying to get out of the bathroom and had to pull away from somebody to get out.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scott is right, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go.
But I don't know what to tell them either.
I can escort you out when you drop the babies off.
All right.
Seriously, you can't make this up. Jeremy Guthrie, a 41-year-old man, is stopped by New Mexico State Patrol for speeding and dangerous driving. He is found with his pants unzipped during a traffic stop, which also reveals a truck full of underage children. Buckle up. The roller coaster is just starting.
Okay, and then you have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
This is my friend.
That's your friend?
The disturbing traffic stop happened on July 5th of last year in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Dash camera footage shows a driver, later identified as 41-year-old Jeremy Guthrie, speeding across multiple lanes of highway before taking a dangerous turn.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, body camera footage captures a sergeant discussing Guthrie's erratic driving. Guthrie admits to being nervous, which he blames for his poor driving that nearly caused a crash. Next up, it goes from bad to worse.
There's your wallet right there between your legs.
Sorry, I'm just a little bit nervous.
So was I. The way you're driving?
Huh?
I said, you mentioned that you were nervous, right? I was nervous while I was behind you driving down I-40. You were in lane number 1 all the way over. Didn't use a signal, had problems keeping your vehicle one lane. And then when you merge on from westbound 40 to northbound 25, you took that curve way too fast.
Hang on, this twist is a doozy. Guthrie confusingly refers to the underage kids in his truck as friends and insists one of the girls is over 18, which is immediately contested by the officers. Strap in, you won't believe what's coming.
This is my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18?
Huh?
That girl's not 18?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
She is?
That girl's not 18. Trust me. She don't look 18.
You think this is wild? Watch this. After questioning Guthrie and his refusal to clarify the ages of the children clearly, the sergeant instructs him to exit the vehicle, setting the stage for his arrest. The plot thickens dramatically from here.
Jeremy, turn the car off and come back here and talk to me.
All right.
Let me see the keys. Thank you. Come on out. Why's your zipper, your buttons down in your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
Okay.
And I'll button my zipper.
Yeah, please button your zipper.
Yeah. I mean, I had to take like a piss
And the surprises just keep rolling in. Initially, Guthrie denies having been drinking, but under questioning, he confesses to having had drinks a few hours prior to the stop. Get ready, there's another curveball on the way.
It's been a little while.
Like an hour?
I would say it's more than
maybe 2?
Yeah.
Roughly? Okay.
Like 2 hours.
That's fair. Because you know what? 2 hours is totally different than, no, I haven't been drinking.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's okay. That's okay. We're not gonna argue about it. I mean, I know what I smell. I know what I hear. I know what I see. Okay. Simple as that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you already did. You said I hadn't been drinking, and then I kind of played you. Said, was it an hour ago? Like, no, longer. 2 hours? Yeah.
You won't see this coming. The sergeant directly addresses the children in the vehicle, dismissing any attempts by them to mislead about their ages, determining they are between 13 and 14 years old. Brace yourself. The next part is even more staggering.
All those people in the car, who are they?
They're just my friends. I mean...
Do you normally hang out with people who are young? How old are you?
I'm 41.
41? Okay. Hang tight right there, okay? How old are you? And don't lie to me. I mean, okay, like I'm not gonna play the game where you lie. I know that you're not 18. So if you want to have attitude, you in the front. Okay, how old are you? 14. Thank you. Simple question.
14.
Really 14?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As if things couldn't get more intense, Guthrie is reluctant and ultimately refuses to perform field sobriety tests, leading to his arrest based on suspicion of driving while intoxicated, DWI. Watch out for what's next. It's a real barn burner.
So just to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay, would you mind doing a couple of field sobriety tests just to make sure?
Yeah.
Yeah? You would mind, or you would want to do them?
What's it?
Do you mind, or would you want to do them? Do you want to do them? Yes or no?
I don't really want to.
You don't want to do them? Okay, I'm just gonna let you know, if you don't do the test, I'm gonna have to place you under arrest. Do you want to do the test?
All right, well, let's do this.
This finale will knock your socks off. Guthrie is formally arrested and read his rights. He is charged with DWI and multiple counts of child abuse, with additional charges related to sexual offenses disclosed later. But wait, there's more to come in this saga.
Don't forget his phone. I'll put it in the front seat.
Go over here to the.
It'll be easier.
Guthrie is then placed under arrest.
Can you believe this start? The video kicks off with officers chatting about reports of a teacher, who they refer to as Miss Davis, possibly hitting the bottle at school. They mention they've received complaints as recent as that morning and suggest stepping outside for a private chit-chat. You'll want to see what comes next.
Hey,
Hey, how we doing? Good.
Can we clear the room? This is Jennifer Davis.
Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer, how you doing?
You too.
So we talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we've received as late as this morning. And so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So is this a suitable
Yeah, this is
place?
fine. Yep.
We'll just step out here. How you doing from there?
I'm good. How are you?
Wow, things just took a turn. Miss Davis faces accusations of drinking alcohol on school premises, which she vehemently denies. She recounts having just one glass of wine the previous evening around 10:30 p.m., claiming it was her sole indulgence. Stick around, the plot thickens.
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school, which has never happened.
When was the last time you had it?
Last night,
Okay. About what time did you quit drinking?
probably about 10:30.
10:30. How much did you drink?
Just a glass of wine, nothing major.
Okay. All right. Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests
Yeah.
to make sure everything's okay? Okay.
Here's where it gets tricky. An officer lays out the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, part of the standardized field sobriety tests lineup. Despite her need for glasses, Miss Davis agrees to the test, performing with evident nervousness. The results? Well, you'll want to see what happens.
What I'm going to do first is I'm going to check you for HDN. This is what we call standardized field sobriety test. Okay, there's 3 of them. I'm going to pretty much focus on the first one, which is horizontal gaze nystagmus. I'm going to have you take your glasses off, and I'm going to have you, we'll stand up when we do this, but I'm going to have you track my
I am
finger.
so blind without them, I can't hardly
Can you see something like my finger about
Yes,
6
yes,
inches from your
yes,
face? Okay.
yes.
You say you wear glasses.
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injury
No.
growing up or anything like
No.
that? 'Cause sometimes that can affect what I'm
No,
doing.
I can't see without my glasses. That's all.
Hold on to your seats. The examination intensifies with additional tests, including a portable breathalyzer. Miss Davis gives her consent, reasserting her claim of 0 alcohol consumption that day. The next twist is just around the corner.
Okay, we need to go way up this time. Okay, just follow right here. That's it. All right, this is what we call our portable breathalyzer machine. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have to take the test, but this will show the presence of alcohol if there's any.
7.
Okay. But this again would be your opportunity if your administrators feel that they smell alcohol on you. This would be your opportunity to prove this.
Sure.
Okay. You willing to take that test?
Yes.
Now it's getting really interesting. The breathalyzer displays a reading of 0.06, below the legal limit but indicative of recent drinking. The officer clarifies that while she's under the limit, driving in her condition could still net a DWI. What unfolds next is bound to raise eyebrows.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
is. That
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit?
Just under. The legal limit is 0.08, which is DUI. From a 0.06 to 107, you could be charged with DWI.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
Things are heating up. The conversation turns to the potential repercussions for Miss Davis's teaching career. The school administrator hints at termination if she doesn't resign, given the day's damning events. Don't go anywhere. The next part is crucial.
Jennifer Davis.
Jennifer, do you have your ID with you?
And
It's in your purse?
yeah,
I'm going to need to see that.
I'll go get
She'll
it.
go get it.
It's in my room in my cabinet.
Is there anything else that you would need?
Just my purse and my key. I mean, whatever I need.
Okay, it's all in your purse.
My keys are beside my purse.
Jennifer, what's your phone number?
This is where everything converges. After deciding that Miss Davis can't continue working in her state, the officers gear up to arrest her for public intoxication. They run through the procedure and inspect her belongings. Just wait until you see what's next.
I would just like to know who reported. And I did not drink today.
Well, I'm
That's
going to
what
tell you from a legal standpoint, when people call in and report a crime, of any crime, we're not in the business of telling people who made
I know you
reasons
can't.
behind that.
I
okay?
understand that. So you're taking me to county.
And it's going to be a municipal charge. I'm not going to run it through the district court. It'll be through the city of Tecumseh.
In terms of your employment here, Jenna, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option.
Brace yourself, this is a tearjerker. Miss Davis is officially arrested, her distress palpable as she contemplates the fallout for her career and public image. She makes a heartfelt request to call her sister for a pickup. The drama doesn't stop here, though.
When's the last time you took that?
Good.
This morning.
This morning?
I take it and then prescribed by
Is that for anxiety?
Yes. It's so messy, but on the side is where my license is.
Clear. Seven Central, 1 by OLN.
Just when you think it's all wrapping up, there's more drama to unfold. The footage concludes with Miss Davis being escorted to the police vehicle, mulling over the next steps of her jail processing and the possible timing of her bond hearing. The climax of this ordeal is just moments away.
All right, go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
What is my going to go like on the news, Mr. Kinsey?
Chances are it will, Jennifer. Put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, then there'll be statements, notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up. I will be as discreet as I can in terms of how I handle it.
Could we, please? I've never been in trouble in my life.
I understand it.
Guess you won't believe what just kicked off. A mother reports to the police that a young man tried to pull her daughter into a bathroom. Her son alerted her about the incident, leading her to find the girl trying to escape the bathroom while crying. Strap in, because this roller coaster is just starting.
Hi.
My daughter was apparently attempted to be pulled into the bathroom by a young man here.
Not the manager, he's a worker.
I said a young man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was right around the corner of the racks where the clothes were. My son came over and told me someone was trying to grab her and take her into the bathroom. I obviously went over there and he was inside with her trying to get out of the bathroom.
Get a load of this curveball. The mother insists that the suspect should stay away from her daughter and proceeds to show her ID to the police. The officer decides to review the security camera footage to verify the claims. You're gonna want to stick around for the replay.
I would like you to not be around her, please.
You got your ID on you, ma'am?
I do.
I'm gonna look at our cameras. Yeah, see if we can see it on our camera.
That's fine.
She told me that she was not trying to get into the bathroom at all.
The part it showed where he's going to the bathroom. She was up front at that time, but...
Watch as the plot thickens. Upon reviewing the footage, the officer finds discrepancies in the timing and location described in the suspect's story. The footage shows the girl was actually in front of the store at the crucial time, contradicting the suspect's account. And just when you think it can't get any wilder,
she was in the bathroom.
She was in the bathroom and he was in the bathroom behind the door. Because the door like opens
Okay.
And I saw her trying to get away and like crying.
Okay, was he have a hand on her or just she was trying to...
I couldn't see because the door, I could see like half of her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she...
Here's where it gets juicy. The suspect, found inside the bathroom with the girl, reveals he has a prior misdemeanor charge but was not convicted due to insufficient evidence. He appears increasingly anxious about the situation. Brace yourself, it's about to go off the rails.
I'm gonna go deal with that in a moment, okay?
Did he pull you into the bed?
Why don't you guys go ahead? Head on home, and I'll get a hold of you.
Maybe that is for like a child. They can't jump out too fast. Yeah.
So, he had a charge in Lapeer. He was on probation for a misdemeanor. He was never charged. They never had enough evidence. What I see on the camera, I can forward it to you, is him going in the back, coming back out.
Ready for a twist? The suspect attempts to explain his version of events to the officer, claiming the interaction in the bathroom was a misunderstanding when the girl accidentally walked in on him. Let's see how the cops take this spin.
Just head right in here and we'll talk in just a moment.
We're right there in a second. So, this is what he explained to me. He was in the bathroom, okay? And he said someone pushed in, he went like this, and he went like this, grabbed and said, hey, you can't. But, you guys get over here.
Head on in there.
So, I'll forward it to you.
Yep.
Let you...
You got ID on you?
Yes. What can I talk
I need your ID so I know who I'm talking to first.
I'm gonna go to jail, ain't I? Because everybody's gonna believe everything.
Check out the suspense building. The suspect becomes distressed as he contemplates the implications of going to jail while on probation for a previous misdemeanor assault. He is visibly upset, fearing incarceration. Next up, watch the evidence pile up.
I can't survive in there.
Just wanted to give you guys some privacy.
No problem.
Tom, I can't go to jail. What?
Buddy, this is
Yep,
so far above
I'm
my
screwed.
pay
I want to make sure
I'm going.
I your name now.
I have a question. Can we step out the back door so I can at least smoke while we talk, please?
No.
Now for the clincher, the security footage is reviewed again, showing the suspect re-entering the bathroom area after the alleged incident. This observation further undermines the suspect's account, aligning more with the victim's version of events. Hold tight because the truth is just around the corner.
So it also shows him. See, now this is farther down, and it'll show him coming back out into the bathroom. Come on. So that doesn't add up with the video camera. But he's saying, see, that's where he comes out again in there. But he doesn't go to the bathroom, see? He comes around here and started looking for us to see.
Can't make this stuff up. The suspect pleads with the police, insisting the contact was accidental and occurred as he tried to prevent the girl from entering the bathroom while he was inside. Despite his pleas, the officer decides to arrest him based on the evidence and witness statements. As we near the end, the tension is palpable.
Hold up.
Your story doesn't add up.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, I was in the bathroom. See, the reason why she was crying, she hit her head. I swear to God, I wouldn't lie, please. I swear to God.
I got a problem with your statement because I got the little girl saying you grabbed her by the shoulder. I got the brother who said you grabbed her by the shoulder, and the mom says she was trying to get out of the bathroom and had to pull away from somebody to get out. We were just there.
No, but can I show you? Can I show you when walk to the bathroom? Dad, stay on the phone, please.
Time for the grand finale. As the suspect is taken into custody, he continues to plead his innocence. The police inform him that he is no longer welcome at the shelter and must arrange for someone to collect his belongings. Wrap it up, folks. The curtain's about to close on this drama.
Okay. All right, listen. Can you at least listen to me? Okay. Can I say one name, Tom? One name, please. I'm begging you. So, if I'm going to jail, am I getting out?
You are no longer welcome at our shelter.
So will I have to go to jail if I don't go to the shelter?
No, you're still going to jail.
Is there another shelter?
That's up to the judge and that stuff. They're sagging off.
Can I at least call you while I'm in the jail? Please.
Jennifer would be better off to help you at this point. I mean, there's nothing I can do for you.
I swear I did it, Tom.
Buckle up, folks. The video kicks off with the daycare owner dramatically sprawled face down in a bed. The commentary quickly sets the scene, mentioning a tragic incident involving a 4-month-old baby's death at her daycare, which eventually leads to her arrest. Just when you think you've seen it all, the next part takes it up a notch.
Years after a 4-month-old baby dies at the hands of his daycare owner, the Georgia woman is sentenced to decades behind bars. This after security camera video revealed multiple instances physically abused other kids.
What is she being arrested for? She was arrested for felony murder and cruelty to children in the 2nd degree.
For the first time, we're seeing the woman's arrest and the emergency response the day of the boy's death.
Brace yourselves for this one. In Georgia, a daycare owner faces the music, getting slapped with a long prison sentence after being found guilty of murder and cruelty to children. This harsh sentence comes into play after footage surfaces showing her mistreating other kids at her facility. You won't believe what comes next.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scottish Rite, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go. This is Mom.
On February 3rd, 2021, police in Dunwoody, Georgia, just north of Atlanta, responded to an emergency call for an infant that was found unresponsive.
Hey guys, right here.
The plot thickens. We meet Amanda Harris Hickey, the 48-year-old owner of the Little Lovey Daycare. She's caught on tape explaining her daycare business to the officers and mentioning the need to inform the parents of Charles Charlie Cronmiller, the deceased infant. Fasten your seatbelts. The twists keep coming.
You know, I have a family-owned daycare. This is one of my clients.
Okay, have we contacted them yet?
No, I haven't called anyone or done anything.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and call them.
Investigators tell Hickey to contact the parents of the 4-month-old baby, identified as Charles or Charlie Charlie Cronmiller. Later, Hickey explains what happened when she found the boy.
Things are escalating quickly. Hickey recounts to the police how she discovered Charlie unresponsive and her frantic actions immediately after, including her panicked calls to emergency services. The details are chilling, and there's more to this story just around the corner.
I was quite fucking flipped out. So I dialed it, and then I think I just kept hitting it, and then I think this was them calling me back.
Video shows Hickey tell officers she put Charlie down on his back, but investigators later determined she'd actually placed him on his stomach.
Does Charlie suffer from any medical diagnosis that you know of? Okay.
As the clock ticks, every second is crucial. Hickey talks about the daycare's schedule, highlighting a critical oversight in checking on Charlie, who was supposed to have his bottle at 3:00 p.m. but wasn't checked until 3:40 p.m., by which time he was unresponsive. The stakes are high, and the next update is even more riveting.
So you said you put him down at what time?
A little bit after 2 o'clock, I believe. That would be his normal schedule, like 2 or 2:30. And then he would typically, he would have slept and then had a bottle at 3.
Okay, so you came down at 2:45? 3:45.
I mean, obviously, if I would have known we were having an emergency, I wouldn't have let him sleep, but I thought he was just tired or still sleeping. His bottle was scheduled for 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So I have his bottle on the counter ready to go, like waiting for him to...
Emotions are running at an all-time high. The arrival of Charlie's mother, Stephanie Cronmiller, at the scene is gut-wrenching. She rushes to join her son in the ambulance, a moment captured with raw emotion on camera. What happens next is truly compelling.
Soon, Charlie's mother, Stephanie Cronmiller, arrives on the scene. She sprints toward the ambulance.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scottish Rite, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go.
Get ready for an emotional roller coaster. Amid the ongoing investigation, Hickey visibly struggles with the gravity of the situation, debating how to explain the day's tragic events to other parents. The emotional turmoil is palpable, and guess what? It's not over yet.
But I don't know what to tell them.
Baby had an emergency, and
I can escort you out when you drop the babies off. And
All
if
right.
you have any questions,
We can do that for you to help
it's
you
going
out.
to be really hard for you to talk. Really hard.
baby had a medical emergency, so you didn't, nothing.
I just don't know.
As dusk falls, a deceptive calm sets in. Officers reassure Hickey and her family, suggesting no foul play is suspected at that moment. But the calm is misleading. The story takes a dramatic turn soon after. The next scene is a game changer.
Officers speak with Hickey and her family, saying they don't suspect any wrongdoing.
I haven't found anything today that leads towards any type of malicious intent. I can say that as of right now. And I don't foresee that on this.
Wait till you get a load of this twist. Days later, the scene shifts dramatically as Hickey is arrested at her home. The charges? Felony murder and cruelty to children in the second degree. Things are about to get really intense. Stay tuned for what's next.
Turn around, face me, put your hands on your back, okay? You are being placed under arrest.
Okay.
Okay? Do you want to talk to me? If so, we can go back to the police department and we can talk. If not, you're going to go straight to the cab jail.
Yes.
You do want to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. So then we'll go back and we'll discuss it at the interview room, and then from there you'll be released to the jail, okay?
Can I tell anyone inside that that's where I'm going?
Who's in there?
My daughter?
Yeah, give me a call her down to the door.
Sure.
What was her name?
Natalie.
Natalie?
This is a jaw-dropper. Realizing the gravity of the charges against her, Hickey opts not to speak to the police without additional support present. The implications are huge, and the tension is palpable. The finale is just moments away.
What, just so I can tell our attorney, what is she being arrested for? She was arrested for felony murder and cruelty to children in the second degree.
She's then taken to the police department.
Can I go in by myself?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist you, just so you can fall.
There you go.
I'm gonna place this seatbelt on for you.
Probably need to stop. I didn't hear you say felony. I heard you say felony murder, and I wasn't aware of that.
And for the grand finale, after being charged, Hickey later submits an offered plea to second-degree murder. She's handed a hefty 35-year sentence, 30 years to be served behind bars. The story concludes with a somber note, leaving a lasting impression. What a wild ride this has been.
Hickey was charged with second-degree murder, reckless conduct, and multiple counts of cruelty to children. She later entered an Alford plea to second-degree murder, meaning she maintains her innocence but accepts that there's enough evidence to convict her of the crime.